Hi, everybody. I'm Kim Jeffs from NC Center for Resiliency, and I'm here today with Jessie Noe in Frankfort, Michigan. Hi, Jessie.
Hi.
We're like doing a little interview close here, but I wanted to do a recording today to talk with Jessie about her practice of QiGong and, what some of the benefits might be, and then to share with you a few of different flows that might be helpful to you in your daily practice. So thanks for your willingness to meet with me. So maybe Jessie, you could start by telling us what Qigong is all about.
Okay, so Qigong is very old. It's part of Chinese medicine, so it is somewhere between, 2,000 years old. And it's part of wellness, really. It's a part of, Qi means energy, so it's the energy in our body, and energy that everything in this world is made out of. And Gong means practice. So it's the practice of moving our energy. And so that's bringing in energy, releasing energy that isn't serving us. And we do this through our breath, through our intention, and through our movements.
That's great. I know I've taken 2 of your classes so far here in Northern Michigan. I've just loved it. Can you talk a little bit about what some of the benefits of Qigong might be for those who haven't tried it before?
Well, I would say one of the biggest benefits is of letting go of stress and just being able to be more relaxed in life.
Which is something we all can relate to.
All something we can relate to. Yeah. And as we learn to move our energy, I think just being more connected with our body. And what is our body trying to tell us, and what does our body need before it has to get sick to really get our attention. You know? So I think it's really a practice of staying healthy, and if we do have issues, there are ways to release that energy and move that energy. So because when our body is working at its optimum, it's always moving to health.
Right. That's something we say at our Resiliency Center in Chapel Hill. Yep. Always trying to teach people to tap into their innate wisdom.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome. I know there's been a couple questions that have come up as you're teaching classes about if there's any, fitness level that people need to come to class already having, or, if there's any health people who have physical health conditions, if there's any contraindications. So maybe you can speak a little bit to that.
Well, I think if, anybody that has a serious health problem should always check with their physician. But I think that Qigong is so gentle on the body. And it's really about, even when we do movements, there are some movements where I have issues in my body. And I just move slower, move more gently, or even adapt, to what feels good in my body. So it's really always, even people who aren't able to stand for any length of time, they can do a lot of the movements right from the chair. If you just have a chair without arms, you can sit down and you can do the movements then. So I'm really excited about bringing this practice to people who have serious health issues, because I think that you feel more empowered, when you can do something and you feel better, then you realize that, hey, I can affect my health. I have some control over this, even if it's, quite serious. And I've been working with a woman that's 88, and it's just wonderful to see, to see her gain some more strength and try to do just a little bit more and enjoy it, have that feeling of enjoyment.
I love that. We've been practicing the last 2 classes that I've been with Jessie outside, and that's also, I'll put a plug in for that. But if you can get outside and put your feet in the dirt or in the grass, or be under a tree, the connection to nature has just been amazing.
Right. Well, Qigong is actually based on studying nature and the nature's relationship to the body. So it's really all taken from nature and the healing qualities of nature, because we are just part of nature. Really.
Right. Awesome. Well, we were wondering if you would maybe go over a couple flows.
Yeah, I'll show you just a couple simple things
Okay.
that you can do that you will always easily remember. And do you want me to tell you what they are before I
Yeah,
start?
maybe we should do
Okay,
that.
so I'll do 3 different things.
Okay.
The first is spinal cord breathing, and this is just a way to really release a lot of stress, to open up the spine, to get the energy moving through the body. It's wonderful to do in the morning. It's wonderful to do before you go to sleep, just to get rid of any stress. And the other one is a simple movement. It's called Kuan Yin Paints the Rainbow. And Kuan Yin is the Chinese bodhisattva of compassion. So it's about bringing into the fullness of who you are into the moment. And the last one is a centering movement that's also really good for any type. I always do it after the practice so that we can really center and balance everything that we've done. So you want me to?
Great. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to step out of the picture here, and you all can tune into Jessie and these 3 flows and try them either with her or at home. But here we go.
Okay, so for spinal cord breathing, we have a shoulder width stance and very, very relaxed lower body. And we breathe into our belly throughout the practice. That's usually where we're breathing. So we're breathing slowly into our belly, and on the exhale, the belly goes back. So we start out by just opening on the inhale, and on the exhale, just a slight bow and bend of the shoulders. Just getting the breath and the movement synchronized. And then we go back, going back as far as is comfortable, opening up the spine and tucking the tailbone and tucking the chin. So inhaling back and exhaling forward. This opens up the front of the chest and relaxes the spine and the shoulders. So if you just do this for about a minute, you can begin to feel the benefits of it. And then a little variation of this, after doing it for a while, is to come up and twist one side. And then come up and twist to the other. So the next one is Kuan Yin Paints a Rainbow. And this, as I said, is for really bringing into the fullness of who you are. But it's also a wonderful arm and shoulder movement. And I've had some issues with my arms and shoulders. So this has really been helpful to me. So we just inhale up, and then we let an arm go all the way around, following it, coming up with the palm up, and then exhaling the palm down. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Following it with my glance, coming up and down. Now, if you have some discomfort when you move your arm around like this, just go slower. I find that if I slow the movement down, I'm not sure why, but I think it just gives my body a time to really let those muscles work. So inhaling up. And I like to do this slowly, so I might exhale and then inhale as I'm coming up again and exhale down. This is a wonderful movement to do in the woods too. Whenever you can do Qigong in nature, you get the added boost of the energy of nature coming together with our energy. And that's the thing when we do a practice, when we practice in a group, the Qigong, the energy that we share just multiplies. And so we get a benefit. It's kind of like, instead of a trickling stream, we're all coming together, and then the flow is much greater. So the last one is a very simple movement. You've probably seen this if you've seen any movies with Tai Chi, and this is just a centering movement. So it's bringing up your energy from the side, and actually you can gather it up. A lot of times we'll scatter our energy out with our thoughts or running around, and we're here and we're there, and then we get home and we just feel so uncentered. So this is just a way to really imagine bringing up all your energy and bringing it right into your midline. It's such a simple movement, but it can have such profound effects. And once again, you just do it for a couple minutes or so. If you're feeling scattered or just uneasy, it can bring a lot of calmness to your being. So I hope you have a chance to experience QiGong, because for me, it's like moving meditation. And when you can get into a meditative state and be open to healing, amazing things can happen.
Thank you, Jessie.
You're welcome.
I also wanted to say Jessie has a Facebook page. So if you're traveling in northern Michigan and want to try out one of her classes, you can look her up on Facebook. It's called QiGong with Jessie. And we're actually practicing today at Yoga at Ladaka, which is a yoga and retreat center in Frankfort, Michigan. So you can also check out a list of their classes as well if you're traveling to the area. And thanks so much for watching today. We hope this was helpful. And thank you.
Thank you.
For demonstrating some flows for us.
All right. That's great.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.